What's up, YouTube? ODST General back again with another Operation Trebuchet news update video. And this week, guys, not quite as much as we've had some of these past couple weeks here, but still some pretty awesome stuff. So let's go ahead, let's jump into it. Starting us off, we have some more content from Freeman, once again showing off the Spanker case, or the rocket launcher ammunition case. Not too much has changed here since last time. Still a gorgeous looking piece, but not much else to say about it beyond that. So let's just keep her moving. So then we've got some more Spartan helmets from Braz. I can't remember the name of this helmets, even though it's like a super popular helmet, and I want to be reminded in the comments, so I'll let you guys do that. So yeah, cool stuff. Tons and tons of Spartan helmets, so a lot of variety. It's going to be pretty popular, I think. And yeah, that's not even the only Spartan stuff we have. We do have another Spartan set. So we've already seen the Recon helmet, but we get a little bit better look at that Mark 5B armor with the different shoulder plates and stuff. So that's pretty neat. Beyond that, I really don't think there's anything else to say about that particular set. But yeah, those shoulder plates look really good. I mean, it's still very early work in progress as far as that goes. So have a long ways to go before we see more with that. Moving it on, we've got the Innie sniper rifle. So we've got some more shots of that. The magazines are completed for that, so it's going to come in a 5-round and 10-round variants of the magazines that will be equipable or usable with this particular weapon. So just showing that off with the different versions of this. Honestly, you don't need the different colors because the magazines are the same, but hey, why not? Switching it over to vehicles, we have a fancy shot of the Frigates. Now, the Frigates haven't really changed since we've last seen them. This is just more so eye candy for you guys. Not much else to say about them beyond that. Just waiting less than patiently to get these things in game. I am hoping, right now, they've got the M910 point defense turrets. I'm hoping those will be removed, personally, and maybe the stands or whatever that they're on will be left, so that way players will know where to put the actual M910s, and you can just put them on yourself. That would be what my hope would be, but we'll have to wait and see, or at least have, variant with and without them, maybe. But yeah, who knows. And then continuing on with the trend of vehicles, we have the boat, which Marstruck has been working on. The boat is being dubbed the Catfish, so it's got a more finalized texture in this video here, as you guys can see. Marstruck is working, it looks like, out of Substance Painter, probably. I didn't look too closely, and it's a lot smaller now on my screen, but nonetheless, pretty cool. Putting the Catfish logo and all that stuff on there, but not much else to say on that either, so let's go ahead, let's keep her moving. We've got the short sword. We've got a bunch of interior work on that Hollywood's been doing, so him and Braz have been working together to try and get this thing in tip-top shape for use, and it's coming along super nice. Love the interior on this thing, and I don't know what else to say about it. Looks like he's going to be hiding a bunch of Easter eggs and stuff in there. So some of those you can already see, like the cups and stuff and the cup holders, but not sure what else we can expect from that. On the note of the short sword, we also had a tease for the longsword this week. Now, I'm a little bit hesitant to include this because supposedly it was a April Fool's joke, but Braz has been teasing this weapon system on it for like 2 weeks, and so I don't know if he would actually tease that out for 2 weeks prior to April Fool's and then be like, no, that's actually a joke, I got you guys. So I would take this with a very strong grain of salt when you're looking at this longsword, because it was shown in the news on April Fool's Day and then deleted afterwards, so it could go either way, honestly. I was going to ask Braz about it today, but he's not online right now, and I got to get this video done, so I don't know. He's being pretty coy about it, it seems, so I think he's just having fun with it either way, unfortunately, so we'll just have to wait and see. Worst case scenarios, if we don't get it, we're getting the short sword anyways, so I personally like the design of the longsword better, but either one works. I mean, we are getting a bomber either way, so that's the important thing. And then we have work on Installation 04 continuing on, and this is just a absolutely gorgeous map. I mean, if you guys have already played this, I know a lot of you have, you already know that, but NATO Wizard has teamed up with Axios, who hopped into the Optrade Discord the other day, and he's, I guess, was one of like the main developers behind the Chernobyl, or was it not Chernobyl, it was Shinaris Redux, I think, maybe he said. I can't remember, unfortunately, right offhand, but him and NATO Wizard teamed up, and they've gotten the moon replaced for Installation 04, so NATO Wizard's gone ahead and replaced the moon with a gas giant. The gas giant actually moves through the sky. It looks a little bit weird when you're doing it like sped up, because it will sometimes like rapidly change angles because of the size of the model. It's really noticeable, especially at that speed. Realistically, nobody's going to be doing this at this speed except for exactly what I'm doing, which isn't very many people. So still nonetheless really gorgeous. Really digging it. Don't necessarily know that there's much else to say about it, but I do enjoy it. Definitely worth checking out. No Wizard's constantly updating this map. Probably a long time before we get any structures, anything like that, but we've got a lot of rocks, a lot of trees, just a big, fairly open environment to have fun and go nuts with. Alright guys, so that brings us over to the community assets, and as far as that stuff goes, we've got a couple of neat things here. We've got the Mark 6 armor that is, I think this one's being developed by Oeson. I'm not sure. I would have to go back and check. And I forgot to actually tag this one in my file notes like I've been trying to do. But unfortunately, I don't have that stuff right offhand. So yeah, it's nonetheless, it's a really cool piece. Obviously, kind of teasing the first level of Halo 2 here a little bit with the picture. The armor sounds like, even though it's kind of finalized, the armor just doesn't look very proportional, and I think that was talked about a lot, and it sounds like it might get redone. I'm not sure. I mean, given its current fact that it's in-game on the Spartan, in an upscaled Spartan nonetheless, I think it'll probably be pretty quick before we actually see this integrated in some way, shape, or form. Now, I don't know if we'll see this as a side mod is the thing, or if this will be integrated into the main mod. That's the big thing with this, and I'm looking forward to seeing it either way. So obviously, the sooner the better would be cool, but this is a really good piece, and I think that something like this would be really good in the main mod once it's like a little bit longer on the torso. I think once that's done, I think this would be perfect for the main mod. And then the very, very last piece we have is a council or whatever, like you see in the Pillar of Autumn, that Milton's working on. So pretty cool piece here. Very much in the early blockout stage, especially compared to some of the other stuff we saw today. Nonetheless, cool little set piece. I would be excited to have this. Other than that, not much else to say. So yeah, that's everything for this week here, guys. Like I said, a lot less than the previous weeks, but nonetheless, an awesome thing nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoyed all the content. Like always, I want to know what your favorite thing from today's video was, what you guys want to see the most that you haven't heard about yet, and anything else you guys want to comment, I suppose, too. Alright guys, take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.